When the phone was found, I immediately knew that this was a great lead. I didn't think it would necessarily be the conclusion of the case, but I felt it was an incredible breakthrough in the case because we now had her phone, and we're in a position where we may be able to obtain some further forensic information. But most importantly, we knew that she had lost that phone, and therefore her potential direction now could be anywhere within 360 degrees. The news that Celine, of course, has been found, but the way in which she died, I think that is something that is going to be very traumatic for the family to learn how she suffered her fate.
We're all pretty much shoulder to shoulder here, so somewhere along the line we're not spread out enough.
How's the line? All right.
Yeah, we can come up a little bit. We'll come up a little bit this way.
We didn't have a lot to go on, and because of the terrain that we were working in, it was extremely challenging. We really had, good people behind us, and that 100% led to where we are at today.
An amazing job. So thank you for everything. And we will leave tomorrow early, so maybe I won't see you again. But thank you so much. Maybe we will see each other.
In my view, there was sufficient evidence to prove that she got lost, and at no time did I believe that foul play had entered into this case.
It involved getting your hands dirty and going out there and absolutely meeting this head on and getting in there and doing the physical, hard work and being in the trenches as such.
We are now ready to go. Can you confirm that, John, please? Yes, good go.
All good.
Okay, let's move steadily northwards and upwards.
The private search is led by renowned licensed private investigator Ken Gamble and a team of trained volunteers who were selected for their skills.
27 people. We're spacing those people out over 50 metres. That's somebody every couple of metres from you. It's always wet in there. It's very mossy, so it's very slippery. And when you step on logs, you just crash through them because they're so old.
51-year-old Celine Cremer disappeared when hiking near Waratah in June 2023. While her white Honda was located at the Philosopher Falls trailhead, multiple searchers found no trace of her. But her friends have vowed to keep looking, travelling from Belgium for a new search mission starting today.
Missing in the wilderness of northwestern Tasmania in June 2023. 4 of Miss Cremer's friends have travelled from Belgium to join the search, which is being led by private detective Ken Gamble.
There was a lot of people coming up with theories and speculation, and I think the greatest challenge is making sure that we don't get caught up in that speculation and make sure we follow the evidence. One thing I've learned as an experienced investigator is that you must follow the evidence carefully.
I'm not one to shirk, challenges. We went down there in June 2024. It was 1 year after Celine's disappearance, and 3 of us went in there, and including my business partner Ken Gamble and another who's a former British Royal Marine who had extensive experience, in harsh conditions up in the Arctic Circle, for example. And we all just looked at each other and thought, my God, this is really, really challenging. So we went in there and assessed the situation and came out, and we were asking a lot of questions.
Some people may have seen that this investigation was pretty much impossible to solve. So why did you and Ken take it on in the first place?
Because we care. That would be one of the main reasons why we took it on. we would never feel comfortable just leaving it and say, oh, we don't want to participate in this. We always want to do something and help people. And yeah, I would say, but because we care a lot about, especially what happened to Celine, and also we felt we could help. So we decided to go ahead and do what we did.
The unique thing about this investigation was the incredible data that we had access to be able to find somebody's last movements on GPS. That's a big bonus in any investigation, to be able to show exactly where someone had walked. And I think that made this story, this case, quite unique, because of those GPS coordinates that were able to give us the direction she was walking in. We know exactly what she was doing and where she was going moments before she vanished off the map completely and walked into an area that was what we call a black spot. There was no data range and no phone range.
And to this day, I still cannot believe that we were able to find that phone. It happened about 15 metres to my right. A gentleman who gave up his time to join the search, and we just couldn't believe he found a phone.
It was covered in grass and obviously had been there a long time. And honestly, the hairs were standing up. It was one of those moments where we realised we've just had a huge find. We know she's in there. We just can't find her.
A meticulous search through dense debris yielding breakthrough results.
One of the items that were located was a car key and was identified yesterday as belonging to Celine Cremer.
During the latest two-day search, a team of police searchers and wilderness paramedics were winched into the search area, utilising specialist equipment to scour 350 metres of the Arthur River, locating an additional 5 bones and 2 teeth.
There's a large amount of debris within the river. Although the river is low at the moment, the work that they're undertaking is working within the riverbed, so underneath the water, and also clearing debris.
Since human remains were found by a volunteer in January, police have returned several times to the area.
Found her phone. We've also located her keys, which police located, and now a number of remains. So collectively, we've been able to locate about 15 items, including bones and belongings of Celine's, that have given a conclusion to what happened in this case and given the family that result that we were all looking for and all hoping for. So it was really a group effort, and it was able to give the family the answers that they set out to find out in the beginning of this search. The incredible thing about this investigation was working closely with the volunteers who had all come forward to give their time and resources to be able to undertake this search, as well as working with local law enforcement, the Tasmanian police in this case, who have been exceptionally helpful. They were there to provide the initial briefing when we started our volunteer search, and they were there on the second day onwards to provide additional manpower to our search, which is not very common for police to join a private search, but they were very happy and very satisfied that we were doing this in a professional way.
Caring and knowing that we have the ability to give it our best crack, and in this case we did get answers for Celine's family. It may not be closure, but we got answers, and that really, we felt as if we've, achieved what we set out to do.